welcome back to a new video. In today's video I am going to be doing kind of like a jelly galaxy set of nails. I don't know what you want to call them. Anyway, because I've got clear tips, I'm going to put a coat of Lotus over the top to make the nail look a little bit more natural. I wish I'd put two coats or chosen a different colour, because this is part of the a little while ago, actually probably quite a while ago now, Madam Glam released a nude collection, and this Lotus gel polish was part of the nude collection, but it was still a lot of the nude colours you get from not just Madam Glam but generally a lot of nude colours tend to be sheer. Anyway, it doesn't matter, but this one is quite sheer, so I wish I'd put another coat on or picked a different colour, but there we go, it is what it is. I've done it now. So I've put a coat on, one coat, and Madam Glam gel polish is secure in an LED lamp for 30 seconds, so when it comes out I'm gonna, right, anyway, look, it's in the lamp. Let me just tell you what I've got, in all honesty, no edit, pink pearls, and dipped in honey. Now you'll notice pink pearls at the top looks metallic. These are all jelly colours, but pink pearls was part of the metallic range that goes over a silver base, but the actual gel polish itself it's like a sheer jelly colour. So the gel polishes that you may have got from the metallic range you can use as jelly colours as well, which is what I'm doing in this case. The colours I've got, I am blending them together on the tip to sort of, you don't have to use a brush to ombre them together, because they're jelly and they're sheer, they do blend together quite nicely. This one that I'm using was a little bit darker, so it was a little bit more tricky. I would put that one on first. If you're going to recreate this, put the darker colours on first, and just make sure when you put your brushes back in the bottle, just make sure that they're not, like you haven't got too much green on it before you put it back in, because you don't want to contaminate your colours. But because they're all sheer and nice, it didn't really happen in this case. This is the second coat. I've cured the first coat for 30 seconds. Then I'm just going to repeat the process. So you just sort of blend the colours together. I was really pleased with how they blended. And then this yellow and the pink, when you blend them, can you see in the middle you get like this nice orange, and then the purple. This is I like this purple. There we go. So that's my second coat. I'm going to pop that in the lamp for 30 seconds. And then over the top of that, I want to give it a milky look. So I'm using, what's this colour? White. A little bit of white and a dollop of base coat. Then I'm going to mix them together to create a bit of a wash. So kind of like milk bath nails. It was kind of what I was going for, sort of. And once I've mixed it all together, I'm going to be using, this is one of Madam Glam's new brushes. This is their application brush. It's basically like a rounded or an ovaled gel brush. So to prep my brush, I'm going to take a little bit of base coat, and I'm just going to run the bristles through the base coat before I use it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up a little bit of that white wash that I've made, and I'm going to go over the top of the whole nail with a very thin coat of this. I wanted to add just a little bit more white because it was a little bit too wishy-washy. You don't want it too wishy-washy, but you don't want it too white. Yeah, I know that's not very helpful, but you can see there was like hardly any on that, so I thought I'll go over I'll put a little bit more in just to make it. And it needs to be thin because we are working in several layers on this nail, so keep your layers nice and thin. Can you see it's sort of just made it a bit pastel-y? So that's going to cure. If you want to, you can go in with a second coat. I am going to go in with a second coat. Alternatively, you could just use pastel-y colours. But they are a little bit more difficult to blend because they would be more opaque. The sheer gel polishes just blend together like a dream. Okay, once I'm happy, again, I will pop that into the lamp to cure. I was faffing a lot with this. I hadn't mixed the gel polish well enough, so it was kind of like I was left with like some streaks that I wasn't happy with, so I kept having to go over it to blend them in. Right, then I'm going to take put your teeth in, Nail Sugar's Opal Flakes. So I'm going to apply these with an eyeshadow applicator, and all I'm doing is I dab the applicator into the flakes, and then I place the flakes onto the tacky layer of the gel polish. I was being a little bit delicate at first because I wasn't sure quite how mad I wanted to go with the flakes, and then it got to this point and I was like, yeah, let's just, just go a little bit more mad, put a few more on. So this is going to give us a bit more depth to the nails. So once I'm happy, I will go over the top with no wipe top coat to finish the nails off. I do decide in a minute, I'll show you in a minute, because this nail I'm going to leave as it is, because I was like, I do something else, but not to this nail. I do it to the other 3 nails. But look, can you see, look, those opal flakes just give it a nice, they're so pretty. I love the opal flakes so much. You can get 10% off Nail Sugar items using code NatMug10 and 30% off Madam Glam using code NatMug30. All the links and stuff will be in the description box below. Right, can you see I've put a matte top coat over this one, and now I'm applying the white ink. And then I'm going to use some acetone, and right, my old cleanup brush, look, I pinched it, I crimped it in a bit more because the brushes, the nipples, the bristles kept going up inside the brush, and I crimped it, but it all the bristles have started to splay. Is that the right word? They spread out, so I've had to throw it away, and I've got myself a new cleanup brush somewhere. But yeah, I'm using the acetone to manipulate the ink to kind of like where I want it. The white ink isn't overpowering. I mean, it's quite nice. It just leaves like a nice touch. And then I'm going to seal the ink in with the no wipe top coat, because I want these gel polish nails to be shiny. So this again just gives another dimension to the nails. And I like to put the inks over a matte top coat or a matte surface, because I find that when I come to top coat it, then it doesn't smudge or anything or smear. Sometimes it smears, I find. But there we go. Can you see? It kind of looks like a gemstone now. So you can leave it like that as a gemstone, or we can go a little bit further and make it into a galaxy, because why not? Right, this is the Madam Glam white gel paint. The gel paints don't have a tacky layer. I'm using the Nail Sugar Natalie Mugridge detailer brush for this. So onto the nail, I'm going to place a little bit of the gel paint, and then from that gel paint I'm going to create some lines to create a star. So I'm doing basically 8 little flicks of my brush, and the ones that go vertically and horizontally, I like them to be the bigger one, the ones that go horizontally, the ones that go vertically, I like them to be the longest. And then all the others, I kind of, they're just sort of like little extras. Do you know what I mean? And then you can do the same on the next nail. Can you see that one nail I haven't got ink on? I'm going to have to do a gemstone nail, aren't I? I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to do a gemstone now. There we go. And then also I'm going to use a detailer brush to add some little tiny dots on that are supposed to be little clusters of stars. Like tiny little dotting tool, tiny little bit of gel paint, and we're just going to make like a cluster. So the gel paints will need a full 60-second cure because they are pigmented. This is them before I decided to add a border, but I thought I'd take a quick close-up of them like that, because I kind of just like them like that now. And then I added some, added a border. Anyway, I hope you like this set. If you did, please leave me a like. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing. It is completely free and you can change your mind later on, but I'd rather you didn't. Discount codes and everything will be in the description box below. I will see you beautiful lot tomorrow with another video.